So here's the rundown. Ready? All right. So we started out Trickster, leveled as Caustic Hero. We were planning on going Spellslinger, and I put out like a video about that, like what the plan was. It turns out my plan for Spellslinger was super similar to what all of the hardcore SSF players like Lily, Ziz, Lighty, Waggle, Garatha, everybody, like it was like super common build of like what they were doing, but they were playing it as a Scion, like Scion Necro Gled, because like you get like the Phys multi, and then you also get to scale block. So I wanted to go Trickster because I didn't want to rely on a trigger wand, and I wanted my defenses of like Aqua Phase, Aqua, and Wind Dancer to come online earlier in the game. So I was planning on going Spellslinger. So we came all the way up here to make sure that we had like our huge int requirement of going 155 intelligence. It's like, it's kind of big. It's kind of annoying if you don't have int on your tree. As we were Spellslinging, we dropped a Cold Iron Point. And like when you're in SSF and you're playing a build that can use a Cold Iron Point, you can't just not use it. So we stopped Spellslinging. And the first thing I tried was Caswell Channeling. I was like, maybe Cyclone, Caswell Channeling, Exsanguinate, Chain. Maybe that's where I want to be. I might try that later, but I don't really want to try it now. It felt fine, I guess. So we tried self-casting it, and self-casting it felt really good. And then I started self-casting it with Unleash, and it felt really good. The demo video that they put out with like Unleash, where they were like walking around fighting 2 monsters at a time, and they're like, look, it Chain, or sorry, they did a demo video with Chain. They're like, look, it hits more than one enemy at a time. It's so good. It does not do it justice. Chain is so messed up with this skill. It's like arc. It's like a Phys arc damage over time thing. And it's so fucking good. So then we have our Corrupting Fever, Efficacy, Swift Affliction, Brutality up here in our helmet, which chunks our life total whenever we do it. And Enduring Cry to fill back up. Eventually, because of the way that the boss drops were changed, Mistwall is no longer a boss drop. It can drop from anybody, as it turns out. So you might ask, like, well, why didn't I just go a block-based build? It's because I knew skillfully that I was going to get a Mistwall, obviously. And the best use of a Mistwall is to be max dodge. I had that foresight with my enormous brain that I was going to get this, and I planned accordingly with my League Star choice. So we are a max dodge, max block, considerably high evasion Trickster, and my Cyrus DPS is about, it's like 650 plus like 180, so it's like maybe call it like 800k, but like it's damage over time. It's like super easy to apply the damage. The clear is spectacular. It's like Essence Drain Contagion, but it's not a 2-button playstyle, right? It's just one button. Blah. It just clears everything. After I turned my brain back on, after a very long stream, I realized that the nodes up here that don't really do much, they were just really there to give me intelligence and to, like, you know, be good generic pathing with a bunch of life. We trimmed it. We came down here instead. We have 20% avoidance, and now we have another 20 here, right? So 40 altogether. So I need to fix my gear to be Amon's immune. I'll get a Thread of Hope at some point. There's a thread here that hits Potency of Will, Path of Savant, Barrier, Overcharge, and Profane Chemistry. So that'll be a plan for later, I think. But for now, we grabbed all the life. We grabbed this enormous node here. So we're 5.4k life. Max evasion, max dodge, can't die. We have a cluster jewel over here with like with 3 notables on it, which was extraordinarily lucky. And as soon as I get anything that says dot multi or fizz dot multi for a medium cluster jewel, I will toss those things in. But like the fact that we have like an excellent weapon, an excellent shield, we already have a 6-link, like 125 life here, 101 life here, 83 tier 1 life chaos res, okay, just like regular res. The build, excellent. If anybody comes in here in like the next couple days and says like, I don't like my build, I want to reroll to something else, just play this. Oh, it's so satisfying, and I like it a lot. Is the Scion block version good? Yeah, obviously it's good. But goddamn, this one's good too. And I'm really, really enjoying it.